Good morning, YouTubers. I hope y'all are doing good today. I'm fixing to demonstrate my makeup. First makeup tutorial on YouTube. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to start by first priming my face with our First Face Makeup Primer. And this will just set your face for the makeup. Just want to spritz some on your face. It's water-based, so it's real healthy for your face. This is $32, and it's 4 full ounces, and it's going to last you a while because it just takes a few spritz. Next, I am going to do some concealer because there's some places that I'd like to cover up. So I want to kind of brighten up under my eyes, and there's some places that some little redness that I'd like to cover up. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use, this is what our concealers look like. You can see they're a good size. They're $24 each. Or you can get them in a palette and customize it to the colors you want and save a little bit of money. So you can do it that way as well. So I'm just going to kind of put it in some areas. It's a little bit red. I don't want it covered up. Usually around my lip area and all over my chin. I don't know why, but those seem to be my problem areas. So I'm just going to dab that in. And y'all, our makeup is so wonderful because it's so pigmented. Now the concealers are waterproof. So I have tested that out. They are waterproof. So, and then I'm going to take this number 00 and I'm going to do a little bit under my eye just to brighten it up a little bit. I'm kind of going down in a V shape. That just makes it blend a little bit easier. As you can see, I'm just tapping with my finger. And I should be using my ring finger because that's the weakest. So I almost forgot about that little step. You want to use your ring finger because it's the weakest, so you'll be pulling less on your skin, which is a good thing. So let's do this other eye. Get under here. Make this match the other one. That would be good. And I also use the concealer as a base for my eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my eye. I hope everybody's had a great week so far. I can't believe it's fixing to be October. And then, of course, Thanksgiving, then Christmas. So a lot of holidays coming up. A lot of good time to shop. A lot of good stocking stuffers we have. Okay, so got that there. And now I'm going to go in with my foundation. And I'm going to use our Blenderful sponge. You can get these wet, wring them out, and it'll give you fuller coverage. Or you can use a foundation brush, which these are usually pretty good, these flat top ones. Or you can use your fingers, however you want to do it. There is no wrong way. It's just whatever way you choose to do it. Today I'm going to use my Blenderful. And here are our foundations. And you can see they're a good size, and it does not take much, so it will last you a long time. So I am a Jenna Beige color, which is in our lighter tones, because I'm so fair-skinned. So I'm just going to dab this all over and show you how easy it is to rub it in. And you won't have to do any touch-ups during the day. And it'll just be wonderful. So get this all over, get it rubbed in. I'll show you how quick. And it goes on very smooth and very natural. And it doesn't feel like you have on makeup at all. I've done several makeovers on my friends, and they said the same thing. They said, oh my gosh, I can't even tell I'm wearing makeup. So that's a good thing. And we do have a color match quiz, and I can post that in a separate video, and you can find out what color of foundation will best match your skin. As you can see, no makeup line. So I really like that. So let me get this finished rubbing in. All right. Let's see. How's that? That just kind of gives you a fresh palette to work with. Makes it all one color. So anyway, so we're done with foundation. So next I'm going to go in with my blush. And we have our blushes are 22 and we have several colors. You can also get a duo palette or a trio palette and do our blush, powder, and bronzer, or a bronzer and powder, and 2 bronzers and a powder, or 2 blushes, 3 blushes, however you want to do it. You customize it to your colors, to what you like. Here's what the trio looks like, and the double palette would look like that. So this is our translucent powder, and it is colorless. This is our bronzer, and this is the blush that is one of my favorites, Keen. And it's a good fall color, and it has a lot of shine to it. So that's another thing I like. So I'm going to go in with our angled blush brush, and it's not going to take much. I'm just going to do a couple of swipes like that and tap off any excess because it says 50% pigmented. I'm just going to rub through my cheeks just ever so lightly, and this will be enough color for both cheeks. And that just amazes me, because before I was having to dig and dig and dig, and I don't know how many layers of blush I had on to get my desired color, but it was ridiculous. So I did 4 swipes in the blush, and as you can see how much color that deposits. And there's my blush. I'm done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. So now I'm going to use our translucent powder, and this will just kind of help set everything. This is one of the things that'll help set your makeup. Well, I'll have something at the end that I'll put on that'll really lock it in and load it and ready to go. So I'm going to use our tapered powder brush, another one of my favorite brushes, and I'll show our brushes and talk about them in another video as well. So right now we're putting on powder, and this will help keep the shine off. If you're oily and you sweat or get hot during the day, this will help with that. So you won't have to touch up your makeup at all during the day. You may have to put on a little more lipstick or, you know, something like that. So, but that's it. I mean, that's all you'll have to do. So that takes care of that. So I'm actually going to go in with just a little more color on my blush. Just a little bit more. I'm going for a more makeup look today because I'm going to be out and about. Let's see. Okay, I think that looks good. All right. Now, on to eyes. Your eyes. Our eyeshadows are very, very pretty. Like I said, all our makeup is pigmented. This is our color palette, all the colors we have right now. And we are teaming up with a new company. And we'll be going to, probably in the next few months, we'll be launching in Canada and some other countries as well. And so the company we paired up with will be coming out with some more eyeshadow colors. But for right now, these are real pretty. And today, I'm probably going to stick with Pineapple of My Eye, which is this yellow color. And Tiki Bar, which is a real pretty sheer copperish color. Real pretty. Blends really easy. And those two, and then I'll probably go with number 40, Taupe for the Best, to fill in my eyebrows. And so we'll see how that goes. So here we go. Eyeshadow number 1. This is going to be Pineapple of My Eye. I'll show you how much product gets on there. It blows your mind. I dabbed it twice. Look at that. Look how much product. So you want to tap off the excess. And I'm just going to use this as a base coat all over my eye. So I'm going to go up under my brow line, on my lid, all over. And if you have any fallout, that's okay. You can go back and clean it up later. No big deal. So dip and tap the excess. And just put this all, like I said, under my brow line, on my lid, all over my eye. And our eyeshadows are so easy to work with. They won't crease. They won't, fall off. They won't, get those little lines and fall into creases and goop up like a lot of them can. So that's my base color. So now I'm going to go in with Antique Bar. And I'm going to do that just right in my crease. And you'll see how that comes out. You can see the product on it. Well, it's kind of hard because the brush is dark, but you can kind of see the color right there. But anyway, I'm going to tap off the excess, and then I'm just going to go inside, just do like a little windshield motion, and do the crease of my eye. Come in the corner a little bit. And don't worry, this will all be blended out, so it'll look really good. So, you see how pretty that is? And all I've done is just in my crease. But it's called Antique Bar. And our eyeshadows are $12 a piece. And you pick and choose your colors. Or we have a 4-well palette, 6-well palette, or you can get all 18. And just have every color. But you save a little money when you do your palettes, and like I said, you choose your colors so you're not buying something that you don't want. So that's always a good thing. So again, I'm just using Antique Bar, just number 19, and just going in my crease. And then what I'll do next, so I'm going to take our Dome Blender brush, which is this one right here, and it's a very good blendable brush. So I'm just going to kind of take it and just kind of go over everything, just kind of blend it in all over so it doesn't look, so I don't have any harsh lines anywhere. It's very, very easy to blend these colors, and it's just amazing the results you come up with. And our eyeshadows and blushes and concealers can be used for so many different things. You can use our eyeshadows for lipstick, for blush, for contouring. You can use our concealer in place of your foundation. You can use your concealer to highlight and to contour as well. And you can put a little bit on your lips and it'll set that in. And so anyway, so I'm getting this all rubbed in, and excuse me if I look to the side, I'm just looking in my mirror to make sure. And then we'll go over here and we'll blend this in. And this just makes for really pretty fall colors. And since fall is among us, it's time to break out the fall colors. So, there you go. Alright. See how I like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. What do y'all think? Does that look pretty? Now that I've got that blended in, I'm going to go in with the number 40 Taupe for the Best. And I'm going to just kind of put it on my eyelid. Just give it a little more color. And get that done. Then I'm going to take my Dome Blender brush again and blend that all in. And there's my shadow. So, like I said, you don't have to worry about the fallout. You can always correct it later with concealer, or you can correct it with our Blendiful brush. It's always good for that too. So now that I've got that, now we're going to talk about brows. And you don't want to go, I mean, you can do your brows however you want to. They say the rule of thumb is to go with the root color of your hair. Well, since my hair is so dark and my skin is so fair and my lashes are so light, and you can tell they've got little sparse areas, I'm going to go in with a little lighter color. So I'm actually going to do a Corkable. And I'm just going to look to the side here so I can make sure I get my line right. And I'm just going to go in, and all you have to do is just follow your brow line. And you control how you want your brows to look. You don't have, much eyebrow. You can give it an arched look if you want. Or you can just come straight out with it. It really doesn't matter. It's however you want to do it. So, get that filled in. And then, that's the easy eyebrow. The other one's the challenge one, so we'll see how it goes. Just start in the corner. And like I said, just follow your brow line until you get the desired coverage that you want. And if you get out of line, that's okay too. You can correct that, very easy. And I'll tell you about that in just a second. So, let's see, a little bit out right there, but let's see, under here a little bit more. We're going to do that, and we're going to see if that's even. See, does it look about even? Okay, now I'm going to take off, I'm going to use my Blenderful. I'm going to take off that little point underneath so it's not so noticeable, and it just kind of blends it in a little bit better. So there you go. And take off this corner a little bit, and if you still think it's a little too dark, you can use our eyeliner brush, which has, if I can find it, looking for my, there it is, has a brush on the end, and you can just kind of comb through that, and it just buffs it out a little bit smoother, and kind of blends that in a little bit more. It's a little too dark for you. And like I said, if you make any mistakes, you can always go back. It's no big deal. So, there's my eyebrows and there's my eyeshadow. Now, I'm going to go under my eyes, because I like some color under there. But this time I'm going to go with One Night Stand. It's a lighter color. It's like that. It's real pretty. And I'm just going to take our angled brush. It looks like that. And it works really good under the eyes. I'm just going to kind of go this side here so I can make sure I don't gouge myself in the eye, which, by the way, I have done, and you will probably do as well, or have already. So, but I'm just going to put just, because I like a little bit of color under my eye. I'm going to go back and define that here in a few minutes, and I'll show you how I do that. It's with another one of our brushes, and it's called the Bent Liner Brush. And that is, I mean, the most genius idea anyone could have come out with. And I'm just glad Limelight came out with it. So it can be made available to y'all as well. So there is the color under my eye for right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, and here's our bent liner brush. You can see how bent it is, and it's very, very fine, very little. I'm actually going to go in with La Vida Loca, this little darker brown here. And I'm going to use that for my eyeliner today. And we have our liquid eyeliners, which are beautiful. Today I'm doing eyeshadow because I'm kind of in a hurry, but not in a real big hurry. But I'll just take this and just go into my lash line, but still enough to where you can see the little bit of eyeliner. And it's just incredible how versatile our makeup is and customizable. So you pick what you want, so you're not paying for stuff you don't want. I don't know how many eyeshadow palettes I've gotten for the browns and the peaches, and then there's like 4 or 5 colors left that I know for a fact that I will never use. And, you know, it gets thrown out, and it's just a waste. With ours, you don't have to worry about wasting any product. And you can see that gives just a little bit of liner right there. So let me do my other eye because we want to match. So I'm just doing it very right on top and just right next to my lash line, because you don't want any gaps between your lash line and your lid. So you want to get as close as you can, and this brush allows you to do just that. You can see how easy it goes on, and I mean, our brushes are just amazing, and it just works really well for eyeliner. And so finished getting this one done. Alright, and so that's got our eyeliner. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same eyeliner brush and I'm going to dip it in a little bit of the pineapple of my eye, which was on the base of my eye. And I'm just going to take it and put it under my eye as well, just to kind of lighten that up a little bit. And guys, these colors are just, I mean, play around with them. Don't be scared of any of them. If you don't like it, you can always take it off. You know, no harm, no foul. You can just do it again. So I'll finish. As you can see, I almost got my eye there. It's very easy to do. It's easier to look in a mirror. It's kind of hard to do it in your phone mirror, but that's okay. And then I'm going to lighten up where I did my eyeliner on top, just because I want to lighten that up just a little bit. Even though I put eyeliner there, I still like to keep it light around my eyes, because it makes them seem brighter and fuller. That's another little trick that you can use. And so let me go ahead and do this eye, and then we will be ready for mascara, and then we will be almost done. Let's finish this just like that. Alright, I believe that's got it. And so that'll do it for the eyeshadow and our eyebrows. And now what I'm going to do is just take this other end of my blender full, and I'm just going to kind of clean up any fallout that I had, and just go out to my side, and then do the same thing over here. Any cleanup that you have, and the blenderfuls are wonderful for that. So there's our eyes. So now we are ready for the fun part, our mascara. And this is called the Perfect Mascara, and it's called that for a reason. It has fibrous brushes inside the wand. They're really hard to see because they're small, but there's what our wand looks like. And it does not take much. This will be one coat that I'm putting on right now. And I'll show you the difference in the one coat on this one eye and then nothing on the other eye. And it blows me away, because it gives your lashes that has fibrous lashes on it, so it makes them longer, makes them look even more beautiful than they are. But especially people that have naturally long eyelashes, I mean, it looks like they've got on false eyelashes when they wear a perfect mascara, but they don't. It's their own natural lash. And as you can see, I didn't do any curling to them. Sometimes I'll curl them. Some days I won't. Today just happened to be one of those days. So I'm finishing up with my one coat so you can see just how much difference one coat can make. And you can use as many coats as you like. One coat can be, just for, every day, or you can, if you're going out at night, or, have somewhere special you're going, or, an event or something you're going to, you can put on 2 layers, 3 layers. You can do it however you want. There is no right or wrong way. But look at the difference in just the one eye. I mean, it's incredible. I know it's kind of hard to see in this light, but perhaps maybe closing my eyes like that or looking up, you can see the difference in it. But anyway, our mascara is just wonderful. And it's so simple to use. And I'm going to do the other coat on the other eye. And then I always like to go back with a second coat, just because I like to extend my lashes even longer. That's just my personal preference. Like I said, there is no right or wrong way to do this. You just do it however you normally do your makeup routine. And let's see, get that almost finished. And there's just one coat of mascara, guys. That's just one coat. So I'm fixing to do a second coat for you and let you see what it looks like with a second coat. And I always do the second coat just because, like I said, I like them just to really, really look long and full. And our wand catches all of your lashes, even those baby ones that you have a hard time getting with other mascaras. But ours will pick up every single lash. And you can see I'm going all the way in with mine. All the way in here. And that's how easy it picks up. And as you can see, they just get longer as you go. And this is just really healthy makeup. And so there's the second coat. So now we'll do the second coat for the other eye. And we'll do our bottom lashes. And then we'll do our lips. And then the one last thing I told you about at the end, which will be your second way to lock and load your makeup. And if you didn't have anything else in your beauty bag, the primer spray I showed you at the beginning that I spritzed my face with, that kind of primes your face for makeup. And then I'm going to end with our 10 Years Younger finishing spray, and that will just doubly lock and load your makeup. And the pressed powder has already done that, but this 10 Years Younger Shine, or 10 Years Younger finishing spray, will do the same thing. So the only thing you may have to touch up during the day will be your lipstick if you eat or drink. But there's my 2 coats of mascara. And I'm going to do my bottom lashes real quick. And let you see that. And when I get both eyes done, both top and bottom, you'll really see a difference. And it doesn't feel like you're putting on, I don't feel like I have on any makeup at all. And, I've got foundation, I've got blush, I've got powder, and I didn't use any of that before Limelight. In fact, I really didn't fix my face before Limelight because I really thought, what's the point? No one else cares. But if you look good and everybody already is beautiful, when you put on makeup, it's just something about it transforms how you feel about yourself. If you feel pretty once you're done with your face, that's going to give you more self-confidence. You're going to stand taller. You're going to be more proud. And it's just going to make you feel better. You're going to be really glad you took the time to do it. I actually look forward to putting on my makeup every day. One of the things I can't wait for. Even if I don't go anywhere or do anything or leave the apartment, I still will fix my face. Just because I'm that much in love with it, these products. So, I'm going to get my second eye done here. Then y'all can see both eyes. And see? Look how pretty. So, you can see those lashes. So, we're done with that. So, next, I'm going to do lips. And I'm wearing yellow and white today. So, I thought I might go with a pretty fall color. And we have our Perfect lipsticks, which are 22. Our Enduring Lip Colors, which are 20. This is liquid lipstick, and it dries to a matte finish. Then we have our Signature Jeweled Lip Glosses. Pretty bling on top. So you can just mix, you can mix and match any of these colors, and you cannot go wrong. So what I'm going to look for is, I think I'm going to go with this one. And I know it looks like a dark brown. It's not going to go on as dark as you think. So here we go. And our lipsticks feel like chapstick. I mean, they don't feel dry at all. So that's that color. And then I'm going to use a little bit of our Salted Caramel, which is another one of our favorite fall colors. If I can find it. Of course, when I'm looking for it, it isn't there. But that's okay. Let's see here. Where are you, Salted Caramel? Here you are. As you can see, Salted Caramel. But it's like a real pretty brown color, but it doesn't go on near what you think. Here's what it looks like. I'm just going to put that on the inside. And like I said, this is liquid, so it'll dry to a matte finish. So far, I've used the lipstick and the liquid eyeliner. And now I'm going to put a gloss over it, and I think I'm going to go with Bliss. This has just a few little gold specks in it, but other than that, it's pretty much transparent, even though it's got that orange color, so don't let that scare you. That's not the color it goes on. It's just, like I said, just has a few little gold flecks in it, and then it's mainly just a clear. So there we go. Mix that in. And folks, we're done. So, what do y'all think? You approve? So that is our makeup tutorial from start to finish today. And I hope y'all get on and watch it. And if you have any questions about these products, my website is www.limelight, Limelight, by Alcone, BYALCONE.com / capital T, Terry, TerriSimmons. And it'll take you to my website, and you can look through the catalog. It gives you the prices of everything. And so this is our finished look for today. So it's a good fall look. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope y'all have a great Thursday and a great rest of the week and weekend. And stay tuned for my next video. Bye.